You've probably heard someone say it's just a game, right? They're often brushing off the importance of video games, almost like they're just a passing distraction. But let's take a moment to really dig into why games are way more than that. We're going to explore why video games deserve a lot more credit than this simple dismissal suggests. Let's start with how video games make us feel. Games like The Last of Us or Life is Strange can hit us right in the feels. They create these intense emotional experiences that stick with us long after we've put down the controller. When someone says, "it's just a game," they might be missing the fact that these games can make us feel genuine sadness, joy, or even fear. But it's not just about those moments while we're playing. The emotions we experience in games can actually impact our real lives. Think about it. How many times have you found yourself reflecting on a game's story or a character's journey and thinking about your own life? Games can make us question, reflect, and grow emotionally. They give us a safe space to explore complex feelings and scenarios that might be hard to navigate in real life. Now let's talk about the social side of gaming. Multiplayer games, online communities, and just teaming up with friends. These are huge parts of what makes gaming special. Games like Among Us and Fortnite aren't just about the gameplay, they're about the connections we make. When we say, "it's just a game," we're ignoring the friendships and communities that form around these games. And it goes beyond just playing together. Think about how gaming can bring people from different backgrounds and cultures together. Online interactions and global gaming events create bonds that cross geographic and cultural boundaries. Plus, with platforms like Twitch and YouTube Gaming, we're seeing new forms of social engagement and community building that are shaping the way we connect with others. Video games have a massive impact on culture too. They're not just influencing other media like movies and TV shows, but they're also shaping societal values and conversations. Games like BioShock Infinite and The Witcher 3 aren't just fun. They're exploring big ideas and themes that get us thinking about politics, morality, and more. So when people say it's just a game, they're overlooking the way games contribute to and reflect our culture. Games also inspire and are inspired by other art forms. You see this crossover in movies, music, and even literature. Take a look at how many games are adapted into movies or TV series. That's a sign of their cultural reach and influence. Games are part of a larger conversation about storytelling and artistic expression, and their impact on culture is something we can't ignore. Let's not forget about how games can be educational. From historical insights in games like Assassin's Creed, to problem-solving in Portal, games can teach us a lot while keeping us engaged. The idea that games are just for fun misses out on their potential to provide unique learning experiences and develop useful skills. And it's not just about formal education. Games let us simulate real-world scenarios and test out strategies in a way that traditional methods can't always offer. Simulation games like SimCity let us experiment with urban planning or resource management, making learning interactive and enjoyable. This kind of gamified learning shows just how valuable games can be in expanding our knowledge and skills. Let's talk dollars and cents. The video game industry is a powerhouse, driving economic growth and technological innovation. Major companies like Nintendo and Sony are big players in the global market, and their success shows just how important gaming has become. So when people say, "it's just a game," they're missing out on the substantial economic impact of this industry. And it doesn't stop there. The rise of esports, streaming, and content creation has created new economic opportunities and revenue streams. Professional gaming leagues, sponsorships, and game streaming have all become significant economic forces. This broad economic footprint highlights how games are not just a pastime, but a major economic driver. Finally, let's look at personal development. Games often involve complex decisions, strategic planning, and teamwork. Games like Civilization or StarCraft push us to think critically and manage resources, skills that we can use in everyday life. So, when we hear, "it's just a game," it's worth remembering that these games can help us develop important real-world skills. Plus, the challenges and goals in games can boost our confidence and perseverance. Working towards achievements and overcoming obstacles in-game can translate into increased motivation and goal setting in our personal and professional lives. Games can play a big role in our personal growth, helping us develop resilience and determination. So, next time someone says, "It's just a game," remember that this phrase doesn't capture the full picture. From the emotional impact and social connections to cultural influence, educational value, economic significance, and personal development, games are far more than mere entertainment. They're a dynamic and influential medium that deserves recognition and respect. Let's give video games the credit they deserve. They're much more than just a game.